This one's from, this is a large donation from Darkby Andy. Thank you, Darkby Andy, saying, question to Nate. Time to bring the hate. From every Spawncast I've known you. You have serious hate on gaming tribalism. What's your thoughts on that? I've dealt with fans white knighting on companies such as Naughty Dog's Crunch on Last of Us 2 and Balan Wonderworld.
Wait, who's white knighting for Balan?
Nobody.
Me.
We got him. We found him. The only one.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, gaming tribalism is probably, it's one of the more toxic aspects of this hobby.
Most
when
tribalism,
people
yeah.
just come out and, you white knight as like Naughty Dog, as you mentioned, when it comes to Crunch. And it's all because a large percentage of fans in this community they look at these companies as sports teams. Instead of rooting for the Knicks, they root for Microsoft, they root for Sony, they root for Nintendo, and they forget these are corporations. Their whole purpose is to create a marketing plan to get your money. And they put the CEOs in these Nintendo Directs, which was one of the most fascinating, well-constructed piece of marketing any company has ever done, by putting Reggie Fils-Aimé front and center in a Direct. What it allowed to do is that fans watching it thought Reggie was their friend. You felt a connection to the company. Reggie was a salesman. That's all he was, but it was a trick. And that's what a lot of these companies have been doing now. You put a CEO, you put a developer front and center, and all of a sudden fans are saying, oh, I really like Microsoft, I really like Sony, I really like Nintendo because of this presenter. It's a marketing trick. And that's where a lot of this tribalism comes from, is that they want to defend their friend. None of these companies are our friend. They'll never be our friend. You are a faceless nothing. You are a brick in the wall to them. You're just a vending machine. You're an ATM to get your money. They want to make you feel special.
But you're a brick having fun. You're a brick that's having fun.
Also, I want to say Sony might want to start leaving Jim Ryan out of some of these, the way I'm seeing it online.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have to move away from the fan of don't root for these companies like a sports team. They're a company, they're billion-dollar industries, and that's it. You can have a favorite game, you can have a favorite company, but don't go out of your way to say, oh no, I have to protect them. I'm going to stand in front of them and take the sling and arrows to protect Nintendo or Microsoft, a billion-dollar, company. Don't do that. It's okay to critique these companies. It's okay to enjoy what they make, but take a step back. They're not your friend. They'll never be your friend. They don't care who you are. They don't know who you are. You're just $60 or $100 a year to them. And that's, enjoy what they make. Don't defend them. You're nothing. At the end of the day.
Don't hate them all at the same time but at the same time, don't hate them because they're a company. You can like their practices or not like their practices. You can be objective about it. But to you, is it worth the money? Okay, then make the purchase. But, also at the same time, don't take that hate of, oh, they're a corporation, and then throw that on someone else who might find something worth the 60 that you don't feel is worth the 60. Because beauty is subjective, and what one person might enjoy, someone else might not, unless it's Balan Wonderworld, then no one.
I knew you were gonna fucking goddamn it. I could feel it. I was like, I know where this goes.
I think people worry too much about what other people want or like. It's get whatever the hell you want, and if somebody likes whatever it is and says this is why I like it, then okay, whatever. That's kind of how I feel about it. Sometimes people get crazy. Obviously, people get crazy about stuff, but that's okay. People are allowed to say whatever the hell they want. At the end of the day,
I think it's more so the people when you go online, and I'll use CD Projekt Red. They can come out and say, oh yeah, we did this crunch, we released this bad game, and you still see people come out and say, yeah, but it's not their fault. You don't need to defend a bad business. They made a bad business deal. They made a bad game. It's okay to say they messed this up. It's the people who run out of anywhere and defend every shitty thing a company does. The company doesn't need you to do it. They'll recover. And that's where the gaming community as a whole, it has to grow up. It has to grow up in so many ways that you don't have to defend a company blind. A game can be bad. If you enjoy it, that's fine. But when a company does do something that is bad business, hold them accountable for what they do. Don't run to defend the company because you think they're going to come to your Twitter account or they're going to come to your Facebook page or wherever you're defending them and be like, hey, I just want you to know I'm here for you. They're not here for you.
Like, I appreciate that, Doug.
I mean, it's been going on for a long time. He says he's got to grow up, dude. This happened on the playground back in the day with the Genesis and the Bit Wars. So,
well, I think it's been amplified by social media and stuff because the craziest fanboys spread the farthest. The guy whose name is like I drink Jim Ryan or whatever, that guy is going to get retweeted faster than someone named like Objective Gamer 22.
Objective. It's kind of like what someone just said in the chat. It's like the Joy-Con drift. You will have people come out and defend Nintendo over Joy-Con drift. No, it's bad. Hold them accountable for the flaw in their product design. If anyone comes out and say, well, it didn't happen to me, good for you.
It's happened to me 3 times.
The end of your statement should be, it didn't happen to me, but Nintendo should investigate and fix this. When you omit that second half, you're white knighting for the company for no reason. You're undermining everyone else who has had this problem just to say, well, I didn't. Uncle Nintendo's my friend. They're giving me a Christmas gift this year. Like, no, come on. The company. Move on. Grow up. They're not your friend. They'll never be your friend.
To be fair, though, some of those Christmas gifts that like Xbox PR send out are pretty cool. So
I never get.
You know, right? Can I get one?
Now it all makes
I see it on Twitter. Okay, so
chair.
They send you a refrigerator. Made by The Rock.
Can we tell you about Game Pass real quick?
Did you get one of those yellow seats?
I did not. I did not.
I want one though.